welcome back to Snetterton for the 5th round of the Bennetts British Superbike Championship, and starting on the front row for the LKQ Euro Car Parts Kawasaki team is Storm Stacey. Storm, a fantastic qualifying session for you. Difficult conditions out there in the rain, but you seem to relish those. Talk us through it, please.
Yeah, no, I really enjoy riding in the wet conditions. It makes it a lot more pleasurable when you're struggling in the dry. We're really struggling to get the Kawasaki around here at the minute. Just struggling with turning and struggling with straight line speed, really. But that's probably because we're struggling with turning so much. We're not getting onto the straights as fast. But yeah, no, when the wet weather come, I was dancing in the truck. I had the tunes on. I'm more than ready for it. I get my wet sliders on. And I just feel really comfortable on the bike in the wet. Yeah, we had a lot of moments out there, but coming on to even my penultimate lap, I seen P5 on my pit board, and I was like, I'm riding so hard here for the conditions. I was out the seat most laps. I lost the front a few times and had to let off the front brake, but yeah, I managed to pull out another lap, and that got me P3. So more than happy with that, and it gives us a nice starting position for this afternoon. Hopefully a load more rain will come down, which it looks like it is now, and we'll have a good afternoon.
Literally, as he said that, it started heavily raining again. Congratulations on the front row, Storm, and good luck for this afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
And the first front row start for the CNL Fairburn Properties Look Forward Honda Racing Team. It's Billy McConnell. Billy, a bit like Storm, really, a fantastic session for you. You really seem to be able to control the bike in the wet conditions. Very tricky out there. We saw a couple of riders crash as well. Talk us through it, because you had a fast lap, then Ryan just managed to pip you, but you must be pleased with that performance.
Yeah, really pleased. You know, anything on the two rows in Superbikes is an accomplishment to us and the team. And yeah, the conditions weren't the best. Obviously, I had to go through to the qualifying, so got a little bit of extra time, and felt really good. So big thanks to all the people involved with the CNL Fairburn team, Sports Direct, Look Forward Racing, everyone. So yeah, it looks like the heavens have opened up again. So we'll see what it is like later today.
And you're coming back off the back of a really strong performance at Knock Hill. What do you think you can do in the races, or what would you like to achieve this weekend?
Well, I think everyone's always got the same idea, get to the front and try to do the best. But, you know, we always say anything in the top 10 is a good result for us in the points. So, you know, didn't expect to get front row. Bike worked really well. The whole crew and crew chief was, you know, bang on. The bike felt good in those slippy conditions. So,
congratulations on the front row,
Billy.
Billy.
Big thanks to the team. Much appreciated.
And another Omologato pole position for the Gorilla Racing OMG Yamaha team. Ryan, a very strong performance for you, fastest rider in those conditions by a fair chunk, to be fair, and you set the fastest lap, continued actually trying to set faster and faster, and actually your last run was the fastest of that session. Did you feel the need to have another go at pushing just to kind of have a bit more advantage, or was that just to kind of feel your way in those conditions? Should it be like that later on still this afternoon?
Yeah, it felt really good, you know, and, you know, as soon as I went back out, I made some big changes to the bike and it felt a lot better. So I the plan was just to build into it. I started doing some fast times, even on my first flying lap, and I was like, wow, I didn't expect that. So I started chipping away more, got into the 206s, low 206, and I thought, I did a lap just off the pace a little bit. I thought that was enough, but then I thought to myself, no, I've been in this situation before where you back off too early, and then always the last lap of a drying kind of track is always going to be the best. You know, it actually did start raining again, but only very finely, and I think the track was still improving. So then I decided to go again, and I did another couple of fastest laps, and then I did my fastest lap on the last lap and got into the 205s. So yeah, really, really happy that I made that decision. It was good. I learned a little bit more about the bike and just feeling a little bit more comfortable in those conditions. So that sets us in good stead for the race. I feel comfortable doing those lap times. Not having too many moments, you know, well, you're saying a moment, but then we're always having moments, we're always sliding, we're always, you know, losing the front and stuff like that. But it's very controllable on the bike. The bike's feeling great. It's giving me good feedback. I know where the limit is. There's a couple of corners in particular where you just have to be careful, and that's evident of that's where all of the riders crashed, you know. So there is a couple of slippy corners, but you've just got to bear it in mind and not try and get carried away. Team did a great job. Thank you so much to them, and yeah, we're looking forward to the race.
Thank you, Ryan.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.